Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make my pork and kangaroo sausage rolls. These things are so delicious. Anyway, pretty easy to do. Let's just get on with it. Alright, we've got a little food processor here, and here I've got 500 grams worth of kangaroo mince. Right, you can buy that from your local supermarket quite easily these days. And I'm going to add in total, it's going to be around about 2 tablespoons worth of lemon myrtle, but I'm just going to sprinkle it in a little bit at a time. Now, kangaroo mince is quite sinewy, it doesn't have a lot of fat, but it does need to break down to make it a nice sausage consistency. So I'm just going to blitz that up for a little bit, just like I'm doing right there. You'll see it all start to break down, and it'll start to sort of come together. Now we're going to put that into another bowl, just like that. And what we're going to do, we're going to do this in little stages, right? And here I've got 400 grams worth of pork mince, or ground pork, and again, that is quite chunky. We want that to be a little bit more on the finer side. So once again, about 2 tablespoons worth of just a general purpose seasoning, right? It's just a Master Foods general purpose seasoning. Easiest way to go, if you're having to mix and match all the different herbs, spices and peppers together. Alright, so once again, we're going to give that a good blitzy blitz, just like that, to make sure it's just ground up a little bit more, to give it more of a sausage type, sort of a consistency. Alright, so once again, we're going to put that into the bowl as well, just like that. And there's no need to wash the food processor out in between, because we're mixing both these meats together anyway. So once again, a little bit of that kangaroo mince goes in with some of that lemon myrtle, and again the pork with the general purpose seasoning, and we're just going to give that all a nice blitzy blitz. Right, let's start getting these two meats combined together. And look, lemon myrtle, you can actually find it at some specialty spice shops. You can also find it a lot at farmers markets and that sort of thing as well. So if you keep your eyes open for it, grab it. It's got beautiful flavour. Okay, and it's just a natural Australian bush spice. Alright, so we're going to keep mixing all that meat together just like that. Now I'm going to add in some Dijon mustard. It's going to be for a little bit of a flavour, as well as a little bit of a binder for this meat. So in total, probably be about 3 tablespoons worth. Alright, once again, get your hands in there and start mixing all of that together. Just get all of that incorporated, and you will notice that is going to start becoming a little bit on the wet side. Don't worry, we're going to add in a little bit of breadcrumb. Yes, I'm just using store-bought breadcrumb for this one. It's just going to mix through the meat quite evenly and quite nicely, and it's going to just help soak and bind our sausage together. Alright, so once again, get in there with your hands and keep mixing that through. This is probably the most labour intensive part of doing this whole dish, and we're using the pork, A, for a bit of pork flavour, but B, also for a bit of fat content, as the kangaroo has basically no fat at all in it. Right, store-bought puff pastry. Yep, go to the freezer section, grab one of these. And quick tip, if you want to split the pastry sheets easily, just take them out of the freezer, put a knife in between the sheets and give the knife a little bit of a twist, and they'll come apart quite nicely. We want them to defrost a little bit so we can do this particular process. Now, I'm not going to make a sausage and lay that down. I considered getting my sausage press out and making it that way, but not everybody has one. So you can do it this way: teaspoon and meat. I'm just going to put it all together along one edge, just like that, and you can make these as thin or thick as you like. So start getting those bits of meat all nice and even. If it needs a little bit of a top up here and there, just add a little bit more. Now this ends up making almost 1 kilo. It's about 900 grams worth of sausage roll, so it's quite a filling and quite a robust amount of sausage rolls that we're going to make. Alright, we've got our meat all laid out on the edge. We're going to start rolling. We're going to remove the blue paper, the blue plastic. As I've said before, you try and cook with that stuff and it tastes absolutely terrible. Okay, we're just going to make sure we've got a little bit of an overlap underneath. Right, we only need an overlap of around about 3/8 of an inch or 10 millimeters or so, maybe half an inch, and before you know it, we've got one big long sausage roll. Alright, put that aside and continue with the rest of my filling. Okay, now if you haven't had kangaroo before, wow, why not? It tastes so much beefier than beef. It's really good and lean for you, and it is a sustainable meat. They're actually a bit of a pest here in Australia. We've got them, I've actually got them bouncing down the street. I live in downtown Canberra, so yeah, kangaroos, yeah. We can put them on the table instead of through the fronts of cars, even better. Now I'm going to cut these up into little thirds. You can cut them up to quarters, half, whatever you like. I like these little third size ones because they're just a nice handy little size to have. Alright, so we're just going to arrange those, make sure we've got a little bit of room around them. I'm going to do 2 trays of these, and I'm going to poke a couple of little holes in the top just to let the steam vent out as these are cooking. We want these to be nice and crunchy, and we don't want them to be a soggy roll. We want them to be a nice crunchy flaky sausage roll. So put a couple of holes in the top, just like that, and a little bit of an egg wash, just a beaten egg with a tiny bit of milk or water. You don't even need to add that, just a beaten egg will do. I'm going to paint the tops of these just like that. Pretty simple. I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to do 2 different versions of these so people can pick and choose. And first one I'm going to do is going to be some sesame seeds. I'm just going to sprinkle those over the top, and the second one I'm just going to use a little bit of crushed sea salt flakes, and it's going to give it a pretzely type flavour on the top. Right, they go in the oven 180 degrees for around about 20 minutes to half an hour, or until they come out looking beautiful and golden like that. Serve it up with your favourite fries or whatever you want. These also are great for a party. Well, obviously try and make these ones at home. They do taste amazing. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified every time a new video goes up, and share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom out there after all. Please leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make just a nice little morsel that you can serve up at parties, or you know, while watching the game, well, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat my pork and kangaroo sausage rolls, and I will catch you next time. Bye.